I like Clownfish along with the Amalgam, and I like Schooling as well. Gorlock Ravager's actually pretty decent. What I can do is I can coin Clownfish out turn 2, and then play this and this turn 3, which is a pretty decent amount of early game pressure. And then we can also play Schooling turn 1, and if they play aggro, we can ignore the original idea and just play Piranhas to try to survive. But this deck is definitely fun. Bran could be cool. I'd like to see a Bran. 1, boom, boom, boom. Will I overdraw? The answer is no. Will be what we end up at. We'll end up at 8 or 9 cards. Obviously, I can actually count it out now, but I'm too lazy. Okay, so it ends up being a rogue, which means if we flood the board really, really fast, it'll end up being better for me because they can't deal well with wide boards. We also have Piranhas. Yeah, this is just going to be very hard for a rogue to deal with unless they get some really lucky cards drawn. Coin into boom and this. We'll get another Murloc. I'll take this because things will die and then being able to play this for free is kind of insane. We'll play you next turn. I guess actually maybe we should just play Piranha, and then Piranha Poacher next turn and not play Gorlock Ravager. Because I didn't realize that I didn't account for the fact that I couldn't play this on the same turn. I would have ended up at 9 cards if I could have played this on the same turn, but I cannot. Does this deck need Rotgill? You can theoretically still play with another Bloodlust, but it's not going to be nearly as strong. Okay. No way you're shadow stepping that. Really? That is so cringe, actually. That's wild. 1, 2, Piranha Poacher. And this only needs to infuse 2. I guess what I should have done, actually, is boom, boom. I guess I could have maybe played the Dredger Staff, but I actually don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. We can play a couple of cards next turn, but that was really good for them to have Shadow Step and Wild Pawn Null and like put together the fact that they need to Shadow Step it to fight for board. I mean, we're still doing pretty well, and if my 2/5 lives and we're able to get more Piranhas, like, we can snowball from there, but that's not good. Do I play Bran? Maybe I just play Bran this turn. Ooh, okay. I could play Bran. It lives with 2. It's likely to die, but if it doesn't, kind of goes crazy. It's likely to die, but if it doesn't, it goes crazy. Bonk, bonk. No, wait, we actually have to play Bran first so they don't accidentally get Bran, and then we hit here. We could play the Murloc Tiny Fin, but I don't want to. It probably dies, but, you know, if it doesn't, we draw a ton of cards with this and play, like, the Tiny Fin, or if we can draw something different, we can play, like, Dredger Staff, I don't know. But we kind of got wrecked this game with a double Wild Paw. But at least they didn't do it, with the concoctions, so at least it was with the old thing with Jackpot and Sketchy Stranger and all that, which is less problematic, I guess. No, you top deck that, really? Oh wait, that's actually not that big of a deal. Piranha Swarmer's not enough to kill Bran. Bran survives this. Okay. Can I do anything with Bran? I cannot pump Bran up, which is unfortunate. Bran is going to die, but he's going to have the hero power to do it, which means he only has 4 mana next turn. It's going to be boom, and then this into Tiny Fin. This goes to 3. We get 1 left. This goes here. No, this goes here. And then do I double trade into the 3/3? Or do I just make him trade this here? Yeah, we'll make him trade that there, I guess. Yeah, we'll force him to trade. There's no reason to hit that there as well. We get another Piranha Swarmer, which is nice. If he kills Bran, it's not that big of a deal. Low-key, the Rancher's more important at this point anyway. Oh, no. We're gonna have to kill that off. Concoction. What concoction do you get? They're probably gonna kill a 2/1, which allows me to not get Piranha Swarmers anymore. I have to kill off Putricide, which sucks. What concoction are you gonna play? Hopefully it's not anything too good. Hero power, kill the 1/1, not the 2/1. Why would you not kill the 2/1? The 2/1 is literally spawning me minions. Like, yes, you take 1 less damage, but what? That was a misplay. That was a bit of a blunder, if you ask me. Schooling? I'm pretty sure that this is just game. I can go Piranha, 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 and then 4 here. One of them goes here, and then we keep 1 alive, and the rest go face. Yeah, that works. And then we're gonna get another Piranha off of this. One of them has 4 attack. This goes here. The one with 2 attack then goes here. And then we go face with the rest. Actually, this ends up dying, but it doesn't matter. We go face with the rest, like I said. And they've got multiple jackpots, but again, if they do end up playing like Flame Strike, 1, 2, 3, 4 minions live. He kills off 1. Could be Twisting Nether. 3 minions live. Topple the idol. Okay, well again, like 3 minions live. Maybe it's not. Okay. The 2/5 lives, which is fantastic. Love to see it. No! No! You jerk! Unacceptable. I tried Miracle Rogue today, and I think the location shouldn't summon with stealth and track us since it's a legendary. Should come back down to 4. Wait, what? Why would you do that? Or since the legendary should come back to 4 and summon a minion with stealth. What do you think? No, I like the weapon. If it wasn't a weapon, it would be a pretty much useless card. We'll draw a bunch here. We didn't get Rotgill, which is a bit unfortunate. We play the Dredger's Staff, followed by like 1 Piranha Swarmer. And then these go face. We're hoping they don't have removal. We could have played Blade Master Okani, but I need to draw cards to try to thin out my deck and find Bloodlust or Rotgill. Wild Punnel, fair enough. Ow, fair enough. Shadow Step possibly nerfed next patch. Is it really? Wait, why does that cost 6? What? Oh, because you prepped that? I guess. How many Murlocs do I have in my hand? Boom. Boom, boom. No, we can't do that. We got a Tiny Fin, thank goodness. Boom, boom. And then we want to play you to draw whatever is remaining in my deck, along with probably a Piranha. Yeah, I would say a Piranha. Makes the most sense here. We draw 3. Awesome. We get Rotgill. I think maybe a Strider is better than a Piranha. Because a Piranha, if I can give it the death rattle of Rotgill, we can rush in and immediately have the ability trigger. Rotgill is so good, and the card gives your minions 3 damage death rattle. Fair enough, I guess. I guess that's not a totally useless card. I thought it was going to be a lot worse than it ended up being. Sure.
Just a little field work.
Okay. No way.
What a delicious party.
We want to see what that is first. Okay, it's nothing that useful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can play up to 8 cards. Boom, plus boom. And then you. And then we're gonna play Brilliant Macaw next turn with a bunch of minions. And then this is gonna rush here. And we're just trying to pump everything we can up a little bit, right? Oh no, it's Waste's Ally. I never would have guessed. Whoa, crazy. And then we can go bonk here. And then this will kill this off. And yes, it'll be frozen, but I don't really care. And then this goes face for 6. And then we're gonna play a couple of smaller things and then Brilliant Macaw next turn. I don't think they can kill me. I played 120 with this deck, but a more control-oriented style, and it's nuts. Because I just like the fact that it looked very tempo-based. I thought that looked pretty solid. Okay. Fair enough. You can gain some armor next turn. I technically don't even have enough damage to kill him this turn, which is kind of crazy. Unless we can get Bloodlust. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's a little rude. Bolner, okay. We're gonna go this. Bolner, Brilliant Macaw. And it's gonna activate even more times. Yeah, Galloping Savior, I don't care. Activates even more times. Activates again. This goes here. This goes here. And I don't think there's any real way they can kill me this turn. Everything's gonna get pumped way up. I guess maybe what I could have done instead of playing this was actually go like Bolner, Brilliant Macaw, and then play Okani and stop a spell, and then trade into the 5/5. So that way they might not, like if this is Twisting Nether, that would suck. But I'd assume that they wouldn't get 4 decent spells. I'm assuming one of them is pretty much useless and unplayable. With Brucon, Eslar, Knolls, Schooling, Muck Pools to pop off. Yeah, I saw a deck like that, and I think I played one a little while ago. The problem is with a deck like that is, in my opinion, if you're playing a deck like this where you want that early game tempo, you need to commit to the early game tempo, and you need to commit to trying to do as much damage as you can. Because most of the time... Fascinating. Look at all those pumps, baby. Huge stats. But anyway, as I was saying, the problem is you need to commit to the early game pressure, because like if you can't do everything well, you have to do like a couple of things really well. I like Clownfish, I like Bolner. If we can get Bolner to stick for a turn and then go Clownfish, like the snowball potential for this deck is insane if we can draw 1 extra Battlecry minion. And by Battlecry minion, I mean Amalgam specifically. I guess we could also maybe draw another Clownfish to potentially draw the Gorlock Ravager. Okay, so unless we can Bloodlust and kill them in like 2 turns, I think we're gonna lose, right? We play Bolner turn 2, this turn 3. Unless we don't want to play that turn 3, in which case maybe not. All this 30 damage from hand BS, yeah. I don't like it. I really don't like the state of the meta. Look, I'm playing a deck that fights for board. My board gets frozen 2 games in a row with the Frost Death Knight, and then I lose. Like 2 games in a row, it was just Frostworm's Fury, I'm dead, even though I was about to win. Like, it didn't matter. I think I coin out School Teacher. And I just hope for, Battle Cries. Unless, again, I draw Amalgam, in which case we can kind of go crazy. But if we can't draw Amalgam, then we'll just stick with the original plan. I guess Dredger Staff would also be okay, because it's a Battle Cry. Really? You're gonna silence it? Okay. As frustrating as that is, at least it's not that big of a deal. They're down to silence. If we give our things a ton of death rattles, it'll be okay. The way Frost Death Knight is kind of punished for playing like 5 minions. Wait, what? Frostworm should use corpses to freeze minions or something. That way, Frost Death Knight gets punished for not running any minions. Oh, that's what you're saying. Yeah, I agree. 100% I agree. It's actually an extremely good point. They just use their silence, which means this is able to start ramping things up fairly quickly. I can play School Teacher, Coin, Noggling, and just snowball from there. But I agree with you. I think that the Frostworm's Fury freezing the entire board is just so oppressive, while also dealing 5 damage and summoning a minion. Like, it needs to do either less damage or, like you said, sorry, use corpses. Because corpses, like, yes, if they play minions throughout the game, then being frozen means something. But they literally played the 2/2 Death Rattle that draws you a card, a Frost card, and then 1 Chill Fallen Baron. And that is all they played the entire game. And then they froze my board back to back because they reduced the cost of a spell in their hand or whatever. And then they won. Point is, I hate dying from hand, is what I'm trying to get at. Should I kept my messages in 1 block for clarity? My bad. Yeah, that's one of the things that happens in, when reading chat, is that, like, obviously I'm bouncing back and forth. I'm going between a couple of different things, playing the game and then reading chat. So there are times now, like, I'll read one of your messages and then get lost and then spend more time trying to figure out what you were saying than I probably should have. We're gonna go Schooling and then just play all of them. Boom, boom, boom. And then we'll use this smaller one to kill this off to keep these things alive and just keep going face again. They've already used one silence with minimal draw. I think it's hard to believe that they have another big silence in their hand. And then even if they do, I mean, it sucks, but maybe I can draw Bloodlust. We're gonna play Gorlock Ravager soon. Everything will be okay. Corpses would be so counterintuitive to a spell-heavy deck. I mean, it shouldn't be that, well, okay, yes, obviously it should be that spell-heavy, but like, I mean, again, this is a personal preference thing. I understand that people do like combo decks that run very few minions, and Blizzard has to appeal to a much larger audience. There's a lot of things Blizzard needs to balance all at the same time and make sure everybody's having fun. So this is obviously coming just from my own personal thing. But my goodness, first of all, Rockgill here is insane. Would I rather draw cards in some instances to make me more likely to draw Bloodlust, but just playing this is better in my opinion. Anywho, what was I gonna say? In my opinion, I just don't like dying from hand. So I don't want to make it seem like my way is the only thing that matters, because it doesn't. I do appreciate the fact that there are other styles people like to play. It just feels bad to me losing from hand to a Frost deck. Oh no. That does 6 damage. It's gonna be Xyrella, which they recently drew. I mean, they've drawn through 11 cards to their deck. It's less than a 50% chance they have Xyrella. In fact, I think it's only about a 30% chance they have Xyrella. Unfortunately, my whole board gets wiped anyway. Oh, these are all getting pumped up. Kind of nuts, actually. We still have a ton of damage on board. I guess I play Brilliant Macaw to pump things up again. Because the death rattles went off, and then the other death rattle that pumped things up went off. So, like, the first one that died didn't happen. Actually, I don't know why these got pumped up. Because the death rattle went off twice. We have exactly lethal, right? This is literally just exactly lethal. I might as well just hit him. Not waste any time. This is why I don't play Quest Priest. I would like early tempo. I kind of want to keep everything here. And by everything, I mean Amalgam and Flurgle. So, clearly not everything. I want to keep Rockgill, but I can't do it. The reason I want to keep Flurgle is because in this matchup, Flurgle is good. For Hunter, they're going to be board-based at the beginning with some Wild Seeds. So being able to control their board is fine. I was just crap-talking Beast Hunter, and I am about to get schmacked by a Beast Hunter. This is awesome. I cannot wait, let me tell you. I cannot wait to get destroyed by a Beast Hunter. Have you seen anybody playing Arcane Spell Hunter? The answer? No, I have not. I've not seen anybody play that. I'm gonna coin this out because with nothing to really play turn 2, I don't think there's anything they could play to kill a 2/5 at this point in the game. Like Doggy Biscuit and Harpoon Gun get close, but it's not enough. It still lives with one. Unless they run the Devouring Swarm, then maybe. But we're gonna play 3 Piranhas next turn and kill this off. And a Murloc Tiny Fin. So it's gonna go boom, 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 boom. We'll have this one attack here. We'll have the one with the least amount of attack kill it off. And they're just gonna concede because this is too big for them. Like, if you can get this to stick turn 2, the game's just over. We're not keeping Brilliant Macaw ever. I don't think we keep Tiny Fin unless we have the Rancher in hand, in which case we can go Rancher and Tiny Fin on the same turn. But if we don't have it, we get rid of it and we play a little bit more for tempo. I tried a different style of Reno Death Knight and it's fire. I mean, if you want to send me links, I would prefer it to be on Twitter because that's just the thing that I look at the most. Discord, since I've mostly muted it at this point, because I used to get like tons and tons and tons of notifications and people adding me. I just muted it, which in hindsight is probably not the smartest thing to do. But anyway, turn 3 OTK. No, it's not a turn 3 OTK, but it's a turn 3 lethal. Okay, there's a difference. Also, they are, this is a bit of a problem for me. This is genuinely a problem. I need to play him for tempo. And I need to try to kill the 1/1 as quickly as possible. We can play the Poacher next turn, maybe School Teacher, and then a Rancher with some Piranhas coming down. Okay, it's fine. They're going to do nothing, really. We are going to kill off at least one of them. Murloc, Tiny Fin. Wait, what? Oh, it got +2 attack. I was like, what the heck just happened? We'll kill this off. It stays alive. Kill this off. And then we're gonna go you and then Murloc, Tiny Fin. Because now I want Bolner to live so I can double activate School Teacher. If I can double activate School Teacher, that's pretty sick. If they trade into this and kill off Bolner, and then this stays alive, well, I can do a couple of other things. Well, what the? Wait a minute. I didn't even know this was a card that existed. I swear to God, this is the first time I've ever seen this card. I did not even know this existed. I had zero clue of that card's existence. We're gonna go boom into boom. And then it's gonna go trade here. Does it have 1 or 2 when it summons itself? And then we'll kill this off. So now they have to do something else to kill this. We get School Teacher and a Noggling, and we have a Piranha, which is all well and good. And it's kind of weird that we have less cards in hand than an Aggro Druid. But I've never seen this card before in my life. You made it on your own? Well, yeah, sick. Send it to me on Twitter or I guess Discord or here. But this is a board game. Fun. True, we're playing for board. This is awesome. Also, I've never seen this card before in my life. It doesn't even seem that bad, but it definitely seems like an arena card. Like, I'd say that this card is probably A tier in arena. I don't think that this would be S tier, but it would be A tier for sure. 3 mana, 3/4 with giving something else reborn is just insane, no? If this 2/1 lives, we're... Oh, ho, ho! Looks like we're going to win the game, doesn't it? We're not going to double activate it with Bran, unfortunately, but that's okay. Oh, Primordial Wave? No. Tidal Surge? Maybe. I won't lie, Tidal Surge seems like a pretty decent card here. Boom! To kill this? No. To kill this. Then this goes here, this goes here, and we're doing everything we can to protect this 2/1 and continue to fight for board. I mean, yeah, it's probably gonna die next turn, and there's not really much I can do about that, but whatever. I couldn't really wait till turn 7 to go Brand School Teacher, so I'll do that. Oracle of Elune? Uh-oh. Oh, that's fine. Well, I use the term fine very loosely. Boom into this, and then this goes here. Yeah, they're just done. Wow, this deck is nuts!